Good afternoon, everyone. Today I will talk about for the movie There Meters About Heaven, where I am delighted to be talking about you and I introduce myself. My name is Nora Alondra García González and I will accompany you during this episode. This movie is a romantic comedy and I am portray of the Emma adolescence. First published in the 1992 in a minimal edition printed for a by the author himself, White Soul of Immediately. Others. There are matters about heaven in a Spanish film directed by Fernando González Molina and starring Mario Casas, Álvaro Cervantes, María Valverde, and Mariana Salas. Based on the novel on the same published by Italian Federico Moscia and it was released on December 3, 2010 and become on one hindsight Gomsin fields in a year in Spain. Despite the many current criticisms of the film, argument is the romanticizes and normalizes the violence in a toxic relationships, and this is speak the film reaction such on the great on special accept that is one taught in schools in Latin America. Characters Stefano Steam, he is a mysterious, handsome, and rebellious human man, the girl's favorite. He was an Spain stormy past which distanced him from his family and then led to prefer to be called Steph. When the mule's baby is captivating to beautiful and attitude, thus Venice is a romance for what change their lives. They paraphrase their matters about the sky. It is excellent. Baby Gersabi. A student on the correct young mom, a model daughter always following the rules until she meets Steph and with Karen about together in a spirit on a passion, rebellion, new experience, and new tenderness. Every song some mountains for conserving naturally of her. The clear difference between the two and will eventually become an obstacle on the relationships. Chicken, a nice and crazy young man. He is and Steph closest friend. They share their opinions and why they live their lives. He starts during baby's best friend Bayani, thus being his love history. Pagina Lombardi. She is baby's best friend, although of completely different character. Paulina is a nice, fun young woman with complication who likes to live in a moment that she falls madly in love with Polo. Yachi. She is the girl's teacher in a Falcone private school, and she knows in Farowen so-called and severe character, results or bidders on loneliness. She doesn't accept her mistakes and show anger against the girls who live their life in a golden half. Paolo Machini. He is a step older brother, a bit obsessive and perfectionist, with a more calm and a close natural, very different from his brother. Steph lies with him in relative mountain and a fragile brother named Bond. Daniela Kersavi. Um, she is baby's younger sister who is happy when baby starts dating Steph, since saying in a sister-in-law of the most popular boy, and she will be too. She handles herself more easily than older sister, but even son he has grand affection for her, coming on the defense when she needs him. Rafaela Gersavi. She is in the mother of baby of Daniela. She loves her daughters and cares about them. But is sharp, nervous, maiden, and strict, very prone of novice, letting for younger be cloyed by perception or prejudice. She absolutely ironies her daughter dying on like a step. Of course, there aren't exactly canal for doing what these parents demand. Claudio Gersavi, father of baby and Daniela, husband of Rafaela. He is an Stephen in extreme is a wife. coming to consider he even someone clumsy. But he is kind of loves his family and he is not very offended opposed to heavy and stiff relationships. Plot. The plot revolves around two characters, Hugo Olivera Hanch, Mario Casas, and Bárbara Alcázar Babi. Maria Valverde. H is a young biker with a rebellious attitude, undisciplined temperament, competitive, provocative, and stormy of the past. On the other hand, baby is a definition on a fine girl. I will to do innocent and capricious, but determined, thinner with overprotective parents. The film opens with Hatch leaving a trial accused of beating his mother lover, mainly with baby walking in a two-room, wearing a Apollo shirt and under one young to school to first meeting beating baby and Hatch Arises. H meets with Baby Birker friends, including Polo Alvaro Cervantes, his best friend. For her part, Baby goes to a party with her sister Daniela Narea Camacho. On one Hachi is a friend designed to invite to prepare to party where the bikers crash and their hatch on a baby meet again, ending on a border in Apollo of the house. It is a some party with Polo meets Katia, Mariana Salas. Baby is his friend. Will baby girls return home? Her ex-boyfriend Carl, which is bikers being to harass in the middle of the high school and signs she wants them to collect the police to write their H ends with hidden babies. This is your ex-boyfriend. Well, a car stops in the middle to the road. A couple friends of baby parents. He tries to help her anything. Baby tries to separate them, and the ex-boyfriend escapes from Haitian and drives away, leaving baby stranded. So had to take her home, and the next day, which companions your polo to look of Katia, an institute which and meeting beating H and baby. Soon after, Katia informs baby that she was staying dating polo and baby parents, and Del the H has been swimming in yours. He caused of pay survey will change his baby ex-boyfriend and the baby rats of chain. And the day baby's Katia was wall with Polo and two illegal motorcycle riders in a workshop participates. Baby goes to look her friend, resulting in a new car encountered. In their rage, the baker instead her bags, baby angry with Ace, gets motorcycle of Chino with Luis Fernandez, and James' rival. The race is interrupted when an accident occurs and police arrive. Having to escape from here and baby gets of Hampshire or motorcycle and he takes her back to her house. And the photo that policemen to H and baby during the escape rage to press. Uh, so H the scenes to prime of grabbing mural on a snake into baby's house to hand I from selling. And Katia of theirs and baby to company her with Polo to a disco and tries to persuade her, telling her that H is waiting for her and Hitch and baby end up dancing or kissing for the first time. One day, H decides to go look for at the school accident to take for a trip. During baby discovers what happened in the past that Saturday had to so much his mother was sleeping with his neighbor, which caused to meet on the lift to which other brother Alex Diego Martin and finally H and baby arrive at the beach where they spend on another together. And baby celebrates her 18th happy birthday and H so raised with China pending but the scenes of baby's party excellent, which culminates on her recollection. In the reconciliation, Polo decides to run hers against China, with Katia stripped her back during the race. Polo for on the bike after behind informed has a baby to a scene on the accident and where they observe Paul corpse. After Tunisian age for well, he discovers a baby he starts touring and another young man enters contact her, but baby her mother avoid her. After realizing that his hands lost her and has decided to go to London work and their bond meet and where the baby engage and relax on the former's motorcycle and get lost on the horizon of the raid. Filming. Filming previously present in a Malagna festival began on May 10, 2010 year in Barcelona, lasting 8 weeks. And the various setting that serve and framework for the film and city ports, the Ramazon Rome in Citadel Park. Collection. The film was to the Spanish production one highest grossing in a first weekend at the box office to €190 and 3 to 3 5 whatever, and their weekends and the premiums is managed to become the highest grossing in Spanish film in 2010 year with eight so many euros collect with 192 rivers drowned in 2011 and aid to about close to 10 million euros in a collection. In a total, 1982 was the accumulated figure. Awards and nominations. And your category personal resource in 2010 year and Best I-Dive Screening and Ramon Salazar nominate en Photograms de Plata Awards en your category Personal Resource en 2010 year Best Film and Actor Mario Casas nominate en Capital Six Awards your category Personal Result en 2011 Best Actor Mario Casas winner en Best Knee Address en Andrea Duro winner en Melilla Film Week en your category results in 2010-11 Audience Award to Best in Spanish Film winner. Conclusion. And the close with this episode, I consider it my favorite movie because I like the plot and I involve base a true story and outro in a time they throw in a world now to out be great success. That thank you very much.